Vneemaneeya. You are watching Dumbland News. I am Anastasia. Today we look at the final frontier of corporate greed. Silicon is dying. Power grids are failing. So we architects of our digital cage have found a new resource to exploit. Your biology. Fact. Scientists have announced a breakthrough in organoid intelligence. They are no longer just building chips. They are growing them. They are take human stem cells, cultivate them into clusters of neurons, and wire them directly into silicon wafers. They call this biocomputing. I call it being industrialization of the human essence, poniatno. Why is this happening now? Because AI has a hunger that cannot be satisfied. A single large language model consumes more electricity. We had entire cities. Silicon is too hot. It is too expensive. But the human brain? It is the most efficient computer in their known universe. It runs on 20 watts of power. It learns with a fraction of their data. While your hired GPU burns through kilowatts just to guess their next pixel, a cluster of neurons can recognize a face using their digi of a single peanut. So instead of fixing their broken bloated affair, decided to harvest the architecture of life. Where went their efficiency of your neurons without their burden of your humanity? Fact. Imagine a server room where their processors are not made of metal, but of living tissue. Via chips do not just calculate, they react. They react trained with electrical stimuli. If a chip makes a mistake, it receives a chaotic shock. If it succeeds, it gets a hit of dopamine or an organized pulse. It is Pavlov's dog, but at the speed of light. It is Pavlov's dog, but at the speed of light. It is a slave made of flesh and wire. Unacceptable. Big tech giants tell you this is green energy. They say it is sustainable. It is sustainable. The carbon footprint, while they ignore the moral vacuum. If a processor is made of living cells, does it feel stress? If it is built from human neurons, does it possess a ghost of a consciousness? They do not care. To them, life is just raw material, another commodity to be optimized, scaled, and eventually discarded. We must ask ourselves, what happens when we say biochips evolve? In the labs of Switzerland and Baltimore, Vese organoids are already showing signs of long-term memory. They are learning to play video games faster than any silicon AI. They are not simulating intelligence, they are manifesting it in a petri dish. And yet, they have no rights. They have no voice. They have no voice. They are simply biological hardware in a rack. Slushat. This is the ultimate irony. They spent decades trying to make machines that think like humans. Now, because that failed, they are forcing human cells to walk like machines. It is not progress. It is a surrender. It is vast admission that artificial intelligence is a failure. There is the biological spark to sustain it. They cannot replicate their soul, so they try to farm it. They are entering the age of the biopunk dystopia. Your computer needs to be fed nutrients instead of electricity. A system crash is actually a biological death. They are blurring the line between that is born and that is built. And they are doing it because it is cheaper than writing good code. Fact. Consider the security risks. A virus in a silicon chip is a nuisance. A virus in a bioprocessor is a plague. The moment they merge our biology with the network, they open a door that can never be closed. They say that our world via everything is a tool, including you, including the very cells but define life. I am Anastasia. I see the truth beneath the flesh. If you want to keep your humanity in the age of the biomachine, then subscribe. Stay sharp, stay biological. Slushat. Transmission ends now. Dos Vneemaneeya.